I want to try and keep this specific video as short as I can possibly keep it. And it's, just to clear the air, so to speak, on, I think, one specific comment I posted on in the comment section of this one Facebook post. And, this specific post in question is related to something relatively, personal, like family posted this particular post, and it had something to do with religion and belief systems, and saying how I, in question, don't believe anymore and all of that. But to clear that little thing up is that, I think that, I have always, quote unquote, believed. It's just I'm maybe wasn't instructed properly growing up, and that's not to diss my, the people that brought you up and all of that. It's just when you see the religious teachers, ordained or not, saying one thing and doing another, that puts everything sort of into question. And then it's like, well, you're saying one thing, you're doing another thing, and I'm sitting here trying to figure out, okay, what am I supposed to do with my life? And I'm seeing you guys doing this thing, so it's like, what do I do, You know, and so to, keep it on that, I don't believe in the sense of the BS of, well, we gotta do this to do in order for something good to happen. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with, doing good stuff and all of that, but you're not trying to gain favor by the deity, from the deity of your choice, because I mean, if we're going off as simply a Christian perspective here, then why would one want to try to seek favor if the guy upstairs already knows what's going on? You know what I'm saying? So, in all reality, I don't believe in the dogmatic BS of that various religions have brought to the table. And believe me, it's like I want to believe in, and I think in a sense I do. It's just you want to be instructed by people that know what they're doing, give a rip that about what they're preaching, and just a personal note, be energetic about it, so the young people that are there can see that this pastor or this priest or this rabbi or whoever the religious leader in that specific group is, they see that this person gives a rip about it. So in their mind, they can think, well, hey, this person gives two farts about it. Maybe I should too, And all that, that's the type of religion that it's like I want to believe in, and not the dogmatic crap that has put forth various shady issues in the past. And I'm not dissing religion per se, it's just when one denomination, let me re-say that before I keep on going, is that, with nothing is wrong with religion and, just going from like a Christian perspective. I guess the only gripe is when someone says, what are your beliefs? What are the belief systems of, in this case, Christianity? It's kind of a pain because you're like, what form of Christianity? You got the Roman Catholics over here thinking one thing, you got the Protestants over here saying one thing, and even within that camp, you'd have literally a whole ton of other ways of going about stuff. And then you got like the sort of, I don't want to say like New Age, because that sort of has like a weird sort of awkward thing attached to it. But then you got like the Jehovah's Witnesses and those guys that don't subscribe to the Catholic thing and they don't subscribe to the Protestant thing. They're trying to go back to this whole sort of original Christianity thing, and I'm not a part of those guys, so it's like I don't know what they do. But at the same time, yeah, doctrine-wise, it might be a little weird with like the whole thinking the Trinity is a bunch of bull and all of that. But at the same time, they probably look at everyone else and think the same thing. So to keep on with what I was saying earlier, and to end on this, I believe in the sense that, if the religious teacher, regardless of what the religion is energetic and passionate about it, then that, would make it a little more interesting. And maybe that would like a fire, so to speak. So the practitioner, young or old, could actually give a rip, because, it seems like at this point, you go to religious services because, your parents went, your grandparents went, they went, and their parents went, and, yada, yada, yada. So, you want to keep doing that, but you want to, be instructed by people that know what's going on and actually care that, hey, there are people here, that might know a thing or two about what's being preached on, but they might have like a cloudy view on that. So to end this sort of religious rant thing, whatever you want to call it, I do believe, but I don't believe in the religious dogmatic crap that has, blown into this big monumental monstrosity of a mess that has diluted religion and everything associated with that to such a disgusting picture. So I'm not saying I'm an atheist, because that's just, it would just be like a direct sort of FU. But the FU in this sense would be, I don't want to follow anything that would, take away from just the honesty of saying, hey, if you're nice to people, generally it's thought that, people are going to be nice to you. In reality, that might not be a thing. But in general, if people see, hey, this person's being nice, this person's doing this, despite all the crap that's going on, maybe they're crazy. But if they do see that, then they're gonna think, hey, maybe there is something to this. Maybe we should check it out. So basically keep religious beliefs pure in the sense of, hey, keep the crap out of it and just focus on the actual, metaphorically speaking here, the meat and potatoes of belief, and not the whole ecclesiastical he said, she said stuff. Because much like antiques and all of that, they're nice to look at, they're nice to collect, And as great as they may be, it's old stuff. That's about it. Peace out.